Lately, something has changed in me. It wasn't exactly happiness. It wasn't excitement or that kind of joy that makes your heart race. But there was a different feeling, calmer, more stable, that I couldn't name. It took me a while to understand why, because honestly, I wasn't used to feeling that way. My head was always full of goals, obligations, and distractions. When life slowed down, I felt strange. It was as if I didn't know how to feel good without feeling euphoric. Then I realized that what I was feeling was contentment. It was that simple. A calm and peaceful feeling that doesn't require a specific reason to exist. I realized that I had spent many years waiting for my life to get better. I had waited to feel happy enough or fulfilled enough. I had waited to be in the right place. Even when things were going well, there was still a feeling of restlessness. It feels empty, but it looks normal. It wasn't sadness or an emergency. It was just a slight feeling of disconnection, like something was always missing. I understand now that what was missing wasn't happiness. It was about feeling satisfied, even when I wasn't achieving great things. I felt happy there. That's why I want to talk about it today. What does contentment mean? Happiness is often linked to big moments, like achieving something, having a good experience, or feeling happy. But contentment is more subtle. It is a more stable, longer-lasting state that comes from consciously accepting life as it is, without depending on everything being perfect. Being content does not mean settling. It is finding value in routine, beauty in simplicity, and meaning in what is already present, even if something is missing. In Buddhism, contentment is seen as an important part of being free on the inside. It's about finding contentment in the present, even when things aren't perfect, because you understand that what you have right now is enough. Why is being content more sustainable than being happy? Happiness, by its very definition, requires stimulation. The feeling depends on something outside that makes it happen. It could be good news, an achievement, or a pleasant experience. All of these things are temporary, so is happiness. On the other hand, contentment comes from within. It is based on being present, being grateful, having intentions, and having values. It doesn't require intensity, but consistency. It's more about living with inner alignment than about feeling something strongly. This is why contentment is more lasting. It fits into everyday life, uneventful moments, and things that usually go unnoticed. Happiness needs a reason, but contentment comes from the understanding that life, even simple life, has value. Here are some signs that you are living a contented life. Less comparison. You start to see your life differently. You don't measure your life the way other people do. You stop looking for external references to feel like you are on the right track. More spontaneous gratitude. You don't have to force things or follow strict rules. You start to see the good things around you. Little things become valuable because they make you feel good without needing something big to happen. A healthier relationship with time. You stop fighting against the clock. You accept that every process has its own rhythm, and peace comes from moving with time instead of against it. Not everything needs to happen at once. Each season carries its own wisdom, and life feels lighter when you allow it to unfold. Real presence. Autopilot lets you make choices on autopilot. You start to take part in your own life, even in the things you do every day. When you're fully present in the moment, everything feels more meaningful. Whether you're cooking, walking, working, or resting, you're more focused and engaged. Less urgency. You don't feel like you have to be solving problems, running, or conquering everything all the time. Instead of living to fill voids, you live from what already exists, even if there are still pending issues. You don't have to make major life changes to feel content, but you do need to change the way you relate to it. Here are some simple but powerful practices. Create pauses in your routine. Build small moments of silence, reflection, or rest into your day. Even short pauses reset your mind and remind you that not everything needs to be rushed. Review priorities. Ask yourself, what truly matters today? Which tasks are meaningful, and which are just repetition or what others expect? Align your actions with your values to feel lighter and more intentional. Honor your own rhythm. Resist the urge to measure your life against others. Your path unfolds at its own pace. Learning to respect that rhythm brings lightness and peace. Simplify your expectations. Life won't always be extraordinary, and that's okay. Let go of the need for constant highs, and you'll start to appreciate the steady ground of ordinary days. When you stop demanding so much, you begin to see that there is already beauty in simplicity. Enjoy the good days. Not every day will be memorable, and that's normal. But if you can recognize that a quiet day, with moments of silence and small joys, is already a good day, then you are on the path to contentment. A life with many good days is a very good life. Happiness can be intense, but contentment is what makes us feel good over time. It is calm, but meaningful. It may not look impressive on the outside, but it has a remarkable transformation on the inside. In the end, maybe a fulfilling life isn't about big events, but about living in peace with yourself, what you have, and where you are. And if you can say, at the end of an ordinary day, "Today I was present. Today I was well," then maybe you've already found something more valuable than happiness. You have found contentment, and that changes everything.